I'm Samuel Perez, Ed Security Product Manager, and in this session, we're going to be talking about distributed security enforcement. To begin with some challenges, the issues we're trying to address are, first of all, being compliant with the latest security recommendations with PCI, HIPAA, etc. Secondly, addressing that, the complexity that comes associated with that, and being able to do it with some scale in mind. In a previous video of this series, we were talking about how with dynamic segmentation, we can very narrowly apply security within a site. We were saying that, for example, a cash register could access the point of sale device because our policy allowed it, and we also were talking about how we determine that this is a point of sale device or this is a cash register. The next challenge is how do we take this to a bigger scope, a bigger network? How do we address these type of issues in a distributed environment where I may have a VPN client that is trying to access this IoT device for some sort of maintenance, or I may have some surveillance monitors that are trying to access these cameras in this location. With dynamic segmentation, and as we covered in the previous video, we are doing everything identity-based. We're first assigning a user role based on the context, based on how the device is doing, etc., and we're connecting it to the network. Okay, so that is done. Now, with Central NetConductor, we can define a global policy. We define our policies, and they get pushed down to every device. So the access that we give to a cash register, to the surveillance monitors, to this maintenance service that is accessing our IoT is defined globally, okay? Irrespective of whether you're connecting in this location or that other location, your policy is going to be the same. Now, the last step is how do I make sure that every node in the network is aware of that context? How do I make sure that when traffic goes from this VPN client into this IoT device, this enforcement point is aware of the context, is aware of the user role of that VPN client. We are carrying that contextual information, we're carrying that role across the network so that all the information is available here in this enforcement point, and we can make that decision based on destination, based on source, based on application, based on all the information we have at hand. Okay? So just like our VPN client now can access this HVAC system, and my team that is monitoring or that is operating or servicing the ACs in my store can service them and only them and never access the point of sale device, we can also have the security team connecting to the cameras and only to the cameras. As a recap, first thing we have done is we have connected devices to the network. We have assigned a user role based on their identity, based on the device type, based on what they have to do in the network. Secondly, when we've created a security policy, we've defined that or maintained those policies, we have done them from a single location. We have pushed a consistent policy to all our devices. And last, and very important in this distributed enterprise, as traffic traverses the network, we are carrying that contextual information so that all my enforcement points have all the necessary information to make the right decisions and to allow what traffic should be allowed and deny what traffic should be denied. So this is it for today. If you want to learn more, feel free to visit our website.